woman, witch, impot! You
The
have
first
used
time
your
Ada
womb for
lost her
nothing.
pregnancy, everyone said, it happens. The second time, they said, God knows best. By the fifth time, the whispers turned into cruel voices. 17 years of marriage and nothing but tears. Ada was gentle, prayerful, and deeply in love with her husband, Emeka. She dreamed of children, little feet running through the house, laughter filling every corner. But every time life began in her womb, it ended in pain. What made it worse was her mother-in-law. Mama Emeka never hid her hatred. Barren woman, she would shout in the compound. Empty pot, you came into my son's life with bad luck. What kind of woman cannot keep a child? Sometimes she would laugh mockingly in front of neighbors. Other times, she would whisper loud enough for Ada to hear, my son married a useless woman. Each word pierced deeper than a knife. Ada would cry herself to sleep, holding her stomach, praying, God, what did I do wrong? Yet she never insulted her back. She endured, hoping love would one day soften Mama Emeka's heart. Years passed, one miscarriage after another. Hospitals found nothing wrong. Pastors prayed, nothing changed. It felt like an invisible hand was fighting her destiny. Then one night, everything changed. Mama Emeka fell seriously ill. The strong, harsh woman who once ruled the house was now weak and shaking. She called for Emeka and Ada to come close. I have something to confess, she said, her voice trembling. The room became still. I went to a native doctor the year you got married. Emeka frowned. Ada's heart began to pound. I tied her womb so she would never give you a child. Silence. I didn't want her for you. Every pregnancy she carried, I made sure it would not stay. Ada screamed and broke down, collapsing into tears. 17 years of insults, pain, and loss suddenly made sense. All those times she was called barren, all those times she was mocked, it was never her fault. Emeka staggered back, his eyes filled with shock and anger. I am sorry, Mama Emeka cried. Please forgive me before I die. But forgiveness was no longer easy. Ada, shaking, whispered through tears, you called me barren, you called me useless when you were the one destroying me. Mama Emeka wept bitterly. Emeka's voice came, cold and firm. You are no longer my mother. She gasped. A mother protects, a mother gives life. You took everything from us. She stretched out her hand, begging, but neither of them moved. I cannot forgive this, Ada said, her voice breaking. Days later, Mama Emeka died, still pleading for forgiveness that never came. The house became quiet. No more insults, no more mockery, no more pain from her voice. And for the first time in 17 years, Ada felt peace. Not long after, something changed. Hope returned. Because sometimes the truth doesn't just set you free, it restores everything that was stolen.